Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to be a review of multi-digit subtraction with regrouping. Our first example problem is 75,417 minus 48,398. Going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So before we do any subtraction, we want to see if regrouping is needed. And we regroup whenever there is a bottom digit that is bigger than the top digit. So I'm going to do all my regrouping first, and then once all the regrouping is done, then we subtract. So looking at this problem, 10,000s place is fine. In the thousands place, you cannot start out with 5 and take away 8. So we are going to need to regroup. So we regroup here by taking a 10 from the 10,000s place and adding it to the thousands place. So the 7 is going to become a 6, the 5 is going to become. Now looking in the hundreds place, that's fine. 4 is bigger than 3, that works. In the tens place, you cannot start out with 1 and take away 9. So we have to regroup there. So we're going to take a 10 from the hundreds place. The 3, the 4 is going to become a 3. The 1 is going to become an 11. Now looking at the ones place, you can't start out with 7 and take away 8. So we regroup there. The 7 will become a 17, and then we have to take away 1 from the tens place. And the 11 becomes a 10. So now double checking, making sure all the top digits are equal to or bigger than the bottom digits. So in the ones place, 17 is greater than 8, 10 is greater than 9. In the hundreds place, both digits are the same, they're equal, and that's okay. The digits can be the same. Only thing is that the bottom digit can't be bigger. It's okay if they're the same, though. All right, 15 is bigger than 8, 6 is bigger than 4. All right, we are ready to subtract. Starting in the ones place now, 17 minus 8 equals 9. 10 minus 9 equals 1. 3 minus 3 equals 0. 15 minus 8 equals 7. 6 minus 4 equals 2. And we have our final answer. 75,417 minus 48,398 equals 27,019. All right, moving on to the next example. All right, example number 2, 53,217 minus 38,945. So again, before we do any subtraction, we do all of our regrouping, and we determine whether or not regrouping is needed, and we do all of our regrouping. So looking at this problem, we're finding the 10,000s place. In the thousands place, you cannot start out with 8. You cannot start out with 3 and take away 8. You cannot start out with 3 and take away 8. The bottom digit is bigger there, so we have to regroup. So the 3 is going to become a 13, and the 5 is going to become a 4. So always add 10 to the wherever the smaller digit is on top, and then take away 1 from the column to the left. All right, in the hundreds place, you can't start have 2 and take away 9. You can't subtract 9 from 2. So we have to regroup again. The 2 is going to become a 12. And then the 13, we're going to take away 1. That's going to become a 12. In the tens place, you can't have 1 and take away 4. So we have to take a 10 from the hundreds place. The 1's going to become an 11. And then the 12 is also going to become an 11. The ones place, 7 is bigger than 5. That is fine. So double checking, making sure the top digits are equal to or bigger than the bottom digits. 7 is greater than 5, 11 is greater than 4, 11 is greater than 9, 12 is greater than 8, 4 is greater than 3. We are ready to subtract. 7 minus 5 equals 2. 11 minus 4 equals 7. 11 minus 2 equals 9. 11 minus 9. 11 minus 9 equals 2. 11 minus 9 equals 2. 12 minus 8 equals 4. 4 minus 3 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 53,217 minus 38,945 equals 14,272. All right, 85,379 minus 29,945. Example problem number 3. All right, we're doing all of our regrouping before we do any subtraction. Always regroup from left to right. We're good in the 10,000s place. In the thousands place, you can't have 5 and then take away 9. So we have to regroup. The 5 is going to become a 15, and the 8 is going to become a 7. Looking in the hundreds place now, you can't only have 3 and take away 9. You'll be in negative numbers. So the 3 is going to become a 13. The 15 is going to become a 14. We are adding 10, and we are taking away 1. We are fine in the tens place. 7 is bigger than 4. We are fine in the ones place. 9 is bigger than 5. So we are ready to subtract. 9 is greater than 5. 7 is greater than 4. 13 is greater than 9. 14 is greater than 9. 7 is greater than 2. So we're ready to subtract. 9 minus 5 equals 4. 7 minus 4 equals 3. 13 minus 9 equals 4. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 7 minus 2 equals 5. And we have our final answer. 85,379 minus 29,945 equals 55,434. All right, moving on to example number 4. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. I appreciate you all being here. All right, example number 4 right now, coming up. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. Oh. It's the Mr. Camilleri, Mr. Camilleri, Mr. Camilleri Show. All right, 41,947 minus 19,389. Example problem number 4. So we are going to do all of our regrouping before we do any subtraction. So looking at this problem, we're good in the 10,000s place. In the thousands place, you cannot start out with 1 and take away 9. So the 1's going to become an 11. The 4 is going to become a 3. Hundreds place is fine. In the tens place, you can't start out with 4 and take away 8. So the 4 is going to become a 14. And the 9 is going to become an 8. We add 10. We take away 1. Now in the ones place, you cannot start out with 7 and take away 9. So we have to take a 10 from the tens place. The 7 becomes a 17. And then the 14 becomes a 13. All right, and now we are ready to subtract. 17 minus 9 equals 8. 13 minus 8 equals 5. 8 minus 3 equals 5. 11 minus 9 equals 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. And we have our final answer. 41,947 minus 19,389 equals 22,558. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.